T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures Deluxe Class Arcee, who is a Build-A-Figure, Maccadam. Side of the package, Maccadam. Back of the package, this side of the package, no artwork of Arcee. Disappointing. Okay, this figure has a ton of weird design decisions. First of all, the powder pink right there, the light pink colorization they went with. I don't know why they went that route instead of just making it white. It's like, I'm looking at this artwork right here. Here is what she looks like in the cartoon. Repro labels, if they care about this line, is gonna have. I've been saying this. I know they probably got stickers because these things are begging for stickers. But yeah, she's like everything that's not this regular pink is a lighter pink, and a lot of it is actual paint, which is surprising. Like all of this is paint. Everything you see that's just light pink. Well, not everything. I can see up here, this is a light pink piece of plastic, but they put the darker pink right there. All of that should have been white, looking at what she looks like in the cartoon image. So it's weird. Even her face is the light pink and the head is a light pink. So yeah, weird. I think maybe her face was supposed to be the lighter pink and the head should have been white. You know, looking at the box art, it's all just white. So that's weird to me. Anywho, they made sure to give her crucial parts of Maccadam, just in case you're thinking, I don't want to buy this pink figure because I'm a boy. They made sure to give you these floating arm pieces with two other characters, and you're like, okay, I can't build it. So she comes with the shoulders. So now finally I can attach this onto something until the day I decide to buy the other three characters. Come on, what the heck? Oh boy, I had to slide it up this way if you didn't see that. But now I have an almost Maccadam, and she even comes with his hammer. Maybe it's the Forge of Solus. Let's see if she can hold it. Yeah. No, she can't. Wait. You have to push it all the way up before she can actually hold it. But where the paint budget went is into the Build-A-Figure pieces, her weapons, and her actual engineering. Because technically, besides a few points, this thing has all the points of articulation of a Cybertron War for Cybertron trilogy figure, and it even comes with these blast effects. So that's where the budget went. The War for Cybertron deluxes do not come with their own blast effects, and they aren't stingy here. Well, no paint on the gun. It's a darker pink on the cartoon. Here's what you're working with. We can use these on other figures or use them in vehicle mode. Getting up close on her face, she does have the eyebrows on. I'm shocked by that. If they wouldn't have did that, she would look completely unpainted. But most of the details on her body are here, as it should be. But she doesn't have window detail on her arms. So hopefully Toy Hex Repro labels will take care of that. And this. On the cartoon, the wheels are on the back of her legs, and this backpack isn't that huge. I don't know, I'm pretty sure they tried everything, but if they would have put the wheels on the back of her legs, these could have stayed out here, and you could have probably fold this up onto her back higher, so it would be less of a dangle. Or I would have liked it if this part was separate and hung off her background right here and made it like more of like a skirt piece, just like the Transformers animated Arcee. But here's the real problem. This piece right here, and I might do surgery on this. This right here is completely unnecessary unless they needed it to be thick because of the pen going through. But if that wasn't there, you would be able to, because this folds up this way, you would be able to push this up further into the back and get it higher up and less dangly behind her legs. So I don't know why they did that. There is like a little ridge right here for the vehicle mode for you to clip that into there, but you still see this. None of that is really necessary. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they was thinking about it and then they changed that for some reason or another. But anyway, I'm pretty sure you saw what she looks like. Waffles there, waffles in the arm. Let's get to the articulation. The head can rotate. It has a cutout right there, but it seems her head only looks up that much. If I push it more, I probably will pop it off. No real wiggle. Shoulders are on a ball joint. They go out that far. But you can rotate it this way to get that outward motion. Bicep swivel. Single jointed arm or elbow. 90 degrees. No wrist rotation. She does thankfully have waist rotation. That's something that Arcees haven't been having recently. Before this one, you get this knee bend that goes all the way up due to transformation. Everything is tight on this figure, by the way, and the plastic feels really good. I should have mentioned that earlier before I got into all them complaints. But this is probably the loosest feeling thing. I mean, she can get into her poses no problem, but of course it's going to feel loose if you just hold it by the leg right here. So you get this swivel right here, and you have this tight motion backwards and super tight ankle pivot that rotates both ways, like really deep. Let me try to get her at her widest stance. Here she is at her widest stance possible with both feet flat on the floor. Glen Webb. Here we see that Hot Rod is technically a little bit taller than her. And now I just found my Bumblebee, so hold on. Here's Bumblebee, and here's a random War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe class right there. So end of the day, she's not a bad figure. One more thing that's hindered, just like the backpack I was complaining about. If the plastic up here wasn't so thick, she would be able to kick forward. But the way it's sculpted, she has like two soft, ratchety type points almost because of that piece of plastic right there. If they didn't have that, the feet would be free moving, and this will probably get loose over time, so they were thinking about that. Before transformation, I don't know if anybody else did this, but you see that resting there? We can lift this up, bring this up like over her face, and bring that down, and here she is in a GoBot mode. She can wear her whole backpack over her head. But let's bring this back down to where it should be. And transformation. Y'all talk about my in-theme music band stuck in your head. What about this music that's playing right now? And you'll lift this out like that. Bring these out on this hinge. Now I'm just tremendously shocked how good this plastic is. Any old who. Her body can rotate up into here, which almost put her arms directly how they need to be by itself. Shove these up and rotate. I guess before you do that, rotate this now and make sure this is in this orientation. Now there's a little groove part. Make sure that that's up into there. Take this, and this is very tight. Open it and bring these pegs up into the slot up under her arms. And this is as close as you can get. Come on, you. Why isn't it working? First time I transformed this without the instructions. I didn't go through all this right here that I'm having happen right now where it's stopping on me. But I wanted to show the instructions the way they have them in the little manual. And now I'm having an issue. So, yay. I see the problem. The leg got caught on this little bar. But, alright. Now she's a car. It's pretty accurate to what I've seen of it briefly. You know how fast things move on a cartoon, and she's not heavily featured in a cartoon. It's kind of crazy. She has a friendship with Grimlock, sort of like Hawkeye and Black Widow on the Avengers movies. But a lot of paint. Most of this light pink is paint. Rolls. I feel like I probably don't have something right, because it's definitely lifted. Yeah, that's better. But I still feel like this is probably dragging right there. So I don't think that can go any further up. That definitely feels, it's a little bit better now that I pushed on it. This piece right here is transparent and maneuverable right there, pliable. You see her legs in there, which is sort of like seats. I think she does need an Autobot logo right here. I may fix that. And you can put her blast effects here to make it look like she's zooming off. One of them seems to be curved more than the other. And you can put her gun up here. Warning. After shoving that up in there, I had a hell of a time getting it back out. But let me transform the other two guys. Alright, vehicle mode comparison right here. She's roughly the same length as Bumblebee, exactly. Maybe she's a tiny hair longer and a little bit shorter than Hot Rod. And here is this guy right here, since I compared him in robot mode. He is definitely a big deluxe, but he doesn't have I was going to say he doesn't have as much engineering, but that's probably a lie. But here we go right here. All types of Cybertronian vehicles except Bumblebee. Looks like something you could possibly see on Earth. Anyway, you know what? Let's do reverse transformation because it's easy. Move that off of there. Bring it out to here. And boom, 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 boom. You leave that like that for now. Then we can go ahead and lift this off of here. Bring that out. Bring the legs down. Snap them together. Bring the feet down. Up under here. I mentioned this. Pull that off. Yay. It was easy that time. Bring our arms a little bit forward so we can rock this whole assembly on our back. Get this over top of that right there. Then go ahead and wrap these up in here and hinge that like that. And bam, she's a robot. Super duper simple. I don't need it to be harder than that, but unfortunately that simple transformation leaves her with this humongous backpack. But anywho, decent deluxe class figure. Only complaints I have is whatever you heard me complaining about during this review. Alright, you know what? I want to fix that little piece that I said was broke, so... Well, I want to shave that down and see what happens. So if that happens, this video will still be going on. If you're hearing me talk about it, that's what's going to happen, because I already ended this video and now I'm adding more stuff. So I'm going to try to shave that down and see what happens. Alright, using my cheap Dremel suggested to me by Brock from Life with Brock. Subscribe to him. Life with Brock. He does a bunch of customizing and a bunch of other videos. Check him out. You see the backpack dangles right there. That's all the only option. But what I did was I went in, shut this all the way, and I dremeled down that piece that I was talking about that was rectangularly sticking up way higher than these pink bars right there. And here's what I'm able to do now. Let me make sure this bar is down and this is up here. Now I can bring this in, lift this peg right there, which I believe is meant to sit right here. They do not show this in the instructions, so I didn't talk about it during the main review. But if you put that there, this hangs out right like this, which if it didn't have all this, or if it was a little bit closer, I would be okay with that. But anyhow, now that I shaved that thing off, now I can push this up way higher and get this. It was below her knees, but now it's like up to there, or up to this extent. And you see some of that, which I dremeled off, but who cares? It's higher, it's not dangling behind her knees. This is still there, but it's not too much of a difference, but it's better, I think. The next issue I ran into is this part right here of the windshield is now bumping into these bars. I tried to shave into that a little bit, but let me zoom in. Yeah, I need to actually shave super close to this pink thing right here. So I guess the best thing I would need to do is poke these pins out. And I didn't mention in the review that these front wheels are on pins. They'll never do that on these figures. I mean, the back wheels are clip-on, but if I could shave that in a little bit more, I could probably push this up even higher, because it's almost like they designed this to fit into these slots. You see that? So it's like I could tell they started with this type of design and then aborted it. But anyhow, thank you for watching this extra few minutes. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.